The database has a way to store queries. These are called views, where you have one or more tables, usually more than one, where you want to have a particular named thing that you can select from that captures all the property of that sometimes quite complex query. Certainly this allows you to have data that you say you have it in some form, but it's not convenient to the user, and you can turn around and create a view. Now, a while back we did a select statement that pulled out our unused indexes, and this makes a nice view. Just one that we can turn around and select as unused index. Select star from unused index. That's the name of the view up here. And when it does that, it sees unused index, it actually replaces it by this big complex query down here with all of these tables and conditions and all this kind of stuff. So this is a way to package up queries into something that you can just refer to by name. And in some databases, using a view means that it predetermines how it's going to run the select, and that predetermined method for running the select is much faster. The databases that I'm thinking of are the two from IBM. That's DB2 and DB2 Universal, which are actually two different databases, two different implementations, but views make a big difference. In all the other SQL databases that I know, Oracle, Ingress, MySQL, views are treated much more like a macro. They are substituted in when you run the query, and then the query plan is generated and optimized. So let's create this view. And a view is basically like creating a table. So we'll just run it. And I don't remember at this point if we have unused indexes. My suspicion is that we do. And it ran. Okay. Now let's go back and take that out, and we'll just do select star from unused index. And when we do it, we get, yes, there are a bunch of unused indexes because we've been building things and not really using them. So that shouldn't be any great surprise, but there are a bunch of them. So let's hit the blue button for that and make certain that we down here, we got our grade for it. And that's how you create a view. Now, once you've created a view, you can't drop the underlying tables without first dropping the view, because then the view wouldn't point at anything. And Postgres checks that. Oracle does not. MySQL, as far as I can remember, does not. So, and SQL Server does not. So you can have views that are just broken at runtime, but Postgres actually checks that.